Hey guys, how's it going? Catfish Andy with you here on a Saturday afternoon. It's getting kind of chilly up here, early February, so I'm not doing a whole lot outdoors. So I touched base with you guys and let you know what we're up to. I was going to tell you too a little bit about myself and my love of fishing. As the story goes, when I was 6, my granddad took me to a creek on our property up in Lovell, Michigan, and he introduced me to the sport. And I caught my first fish, which was a brook trout. And I was hooked ever since, man. That's what did it for me. And I'm happy to fish for anything. My preference is flathead catfish. I'm sure you've already figured that out. As that story goes, I used to watch fishing shows all the time before I could drive. In Fisherman, Bill Dance, Jimmy Houston, people like that, Roland Martin. And I would watch every minute of those shows. Apparently, I don't know how far back this goes, but I really watched some episodes about catfish and flatheads. My mom, when my parents cleaned out their old house a couple years ago, she found a story I wrote when I was in 2nd grade, totally fictitious, about my brother Cody and my cousins and I catching all these flathead catfish out at our cottage up in Bay City. I had no idea my love of flatheads went back that far, but I'm pretty sure it was 2nd or 3rd grade when I had written that, and it was apparent back then that I was really hooked on those fish too. So with that in mind, I've been all over the country chasing flatheads primarily, but also blue catfish. I've been to Santee Cooper in South Carolina with some friends. We fished with a gentleman named Joe Droz down there. That was quite the experience. I think we just got blue cats and channel cats on that trip. And I've been out to Kansas about 5 times over the years, fishing with my friend Cat Daddy. R.R. Shumway, as the title goes. He's very good people. He's always putting us on fish, and we catch some really massive flatheads out there and a lot of really nice blue cats too. I fished down in Memphis, Tennessee with my friend James Patterson on the Mississippi River. That was my introduction to blues and flatheads. That was in 2000. I was on a trip with 2 of my friends, and we fished with James for 3 days. And it was awesome. It was cool. I caught my first blue cat, and then I kept telling James how much I really wanted to catch flathead, so we changed up our techniques a little bit, moved downriver to a likely spot, and lo and behold, I caught my first flathead. It wasn't big. It was maybe in the teens, but that was enough for me. I had dreamed of catching a fish like that for so long. So, yeah. So these days I fish up here in the upper Midwest. Rivers around us primarily. It keeps me busy. I don't fish as much as I'd like to, and I think that's the case for most people out there. So we were always on the lookout, trying new places and different techniques and stuff like that. But the end goal is always to try and catch some flatheads. I've met a lot of cool people over the years in this area and beyond who I've been introduced to the sport. For some of them, it's become a passion for them too. And that's very fulfilling and rewarding for me that they take to it so much just because of my introduction to the sport. So I'm always anxious to help people get introduced to what I am so passionate about, fishing and my dear flatheads. So that's what I got going on right now. So we're looking at getting some things lined up in the spring, which hopefully will be here soon with some warm weather and get those flatheads moving like we need them to. So we'll just see what Mother Nature has in store, but it's usually late April, and most of the fish are moving around here, and they're actively feeding. So we'll keep you in the loop on that. I know I said in other posts too, we look forward to the sucker season, fishing for suckers and spearing them around here. That's always the precursor to the flathead action. So that's how the season plays out with those fish. So anyway, yeah, you guys, thanks for stopping by. I always appreciate it. We'll be around. If you have any comments or questions, just let me know. Thanks again. We'll talk to you soon. Peace.